The General Prosecutor Office's weekly briefing. 185 businesses have opened their production units in the colonies of the country. They have employed more than 2,500 convicts. 26 prisoners created individual production units through the use the internet resource of the correctional system of the committee. The convicts have the opportunity to study 100 businesses for the prisoners, 1,000 business ideas, successful stories. Since 2014, the Prosecutor General Office, together with the Ministry of Interior, has been implementing the project Employment in the Colonies 2017. The project aims to bring by 2018 the employment ratio of prisoners at the least to 75%. From the launch of the project, we managed to increase the employment of the prisoners and in a fee-paid labor from 51 to 64%. Kızılorda, Mangistau, Jambul regions and Astana managed to do in this direction best of all. Within the framework of the roadmap for the implementation of the recommendations of the forum, supervision of the prosecution authorities in the field of entrepreneurship, which was held on June 14, 2016, in the Prosecutor General's office. Certain measures were launched to reduce administrative barriers. It was allowed to transfer production areas in the institutions in trust management without tenders and rental fees. And the procedure for admission of entrepreneurs on the territory of the colony was simplified. Prohibition on establishing service stations was eliminated. This will ensure the creation of new jobs and provides significant social services to the population. Social and legal support to persons released from prisons has increased 1.5 times. 218 persons in this category are employed to social jobs. 682 persons are engaged in paid welfare activity. 237 persons released from correctional units have received a loans in the amount of 5 million tenge. In addition to start own business in rural areas, this category of persons received microloans in the amount of 12 million tenge. Since 2015, Prosecutor General Office, together with the concerned state bodies, has been implementing the project Resocialization Society Needs You, aimed at the return of former convicts into society as law-abiding citizens. To compare with last year, the amount of accidents and injuries on the roads has reduced. In the current year, there are more than 15,000 accidents in the country, which affected over 22,000 people. 2,089 people died, which is 1.5% less than the same period in 2015. From the total number of injured, 70% are children. With the participation of the public transport, there were 973 accidents, in which 89 persons died and 1,375 persons were injured. In more than 100 circumstances, the bus drivers are guilty. The law enforcement agencies academy, together with the experts of authorized state bodies and the non-governmental sector, developed a draft national road safety concept. The main objective of the project is to decrease in Kazakhstan the traffic accident death rate by 2020 to 6 per 100,000 population and achieve the minimum level of the road accident mortality in the future. This year, the number of foreigners crossing the state border with fictitious invasions and forged documents has increased. 1,097 cases were recorded. The prosecution authorities stopped the channels of the irregular foreign migrants from China and Uzbekistan organized by criminal groups in Almaty, Akmola, and the East Kazakhstan oblasts. Certain problems existing in the current state control system have led to the present state of affairs. The single information system Berkut used by the Border Guard and the Internal Affairs Agencies for Migration Control is imperfect. The control over the movement of foreigners in the country has not been fully established. The above provides a fertile ground for the illegal immigration and the corruption and increases the terrorist threat. The Prosecutor General's office made specific proposals to the government to address these challenges and improve information basis of the authorities' bodies.